Hey, what is going on, guys? This is Brandon, and this was my first order of the day. I start off this video showing you guys the order because I didn't actually plan on making a video for today when I recorded this, but I ended up getting this really good $78 order, so I recorded my shopping, and then I was like, well, I might as well make a video out of it. So I'm showing you guys the order first, and then I do an actual intro for the video. And basically this video is going to be shopping on Instacart in a winter storm. And the reason why I made the title this was because it was literally a winter storm going on in my city, and we never get snow. Like, whenever we have winter, it's usually just rain, and it only snows like once every couple years in my city. So it actually snowed, and it snowed a decent amount. It actually stuck for most of the day, but by the next morning, most of it was melted. But still, we only get snow maybe once every 4 or 5 years, if that. Sometimes it can be longer. So it's kind of crazy that it just happened to snow, and I recorded a video for it. So you guys will see some of that. I think I showed a small clip at the beginning of it, just me walking out of my car, or getting out of my car to go inside the store. It had started snowing, and then as the day went on, it got worse, and then probably around 4 o'clock is finally when it stopped snowing and kind of chilled out for the rest of the day. But yeah, this was my first order. It ended up being $78, and it was pretty easy. I don't really remember how many items it was. If I were to guess, I think it was around 40 something, 43 maybe. And I think it was only about 11 miles or 15 miles, not too many miles. But yeah, it started off as a $40 order, or 43, and then I got an add-on for another 30 something dollars, I believe. But yeah, ended up being $78. It was pretty awesome, and it was not a very hard order. There was only I think 1 or 2 cases of soda and baby food and some regular stuff. But yeah, that was about it. I hope you guys are having a good day when this gets uploaded, which should be today, which is Thursday. So I hope you guys are having a good Thursday. Make sure you guys leave a like. And yeah, this is a little clip I showed. It was kind of crazy. And then this was my first drop off. It was really snowy. This was my second drop off. This was inside a building. And then my third drop off, there was still snow, but yeah.
Yo, what is going on, guys? My name is Brandon, and today, guys, we are going to be doing Instacart in the snow. It is crazy. I will show you guys a video and a picture of what is going on in my city right now. It is snowing like crazy, and it never snows in my city. It snows maybe once every 5 years. And usually when it does snow, it's only a little bit, a couple inches, it's nothing crazy. But right now it is snowing so much. There's a city that's only about 10 minutes away from me, and I had to actually go out there to drop off an order. They already have probably at least 3 or 4 inches of snow, and it just started snowing a couple hours ago. Right now it's 10:24. It's Friday, and yeah, it's snowing like crazy. So we're gonna be doing some Instacart orders. It was a $78 order. At first it started off as a $57 order, and then I got an add-on for another 20 or 21. So in total it ended up being $78.79, something like that. So basically pretty close to an $80 order to start off the day. There should be a lot of orders today because nobody obviously wants to go out in this weather. There are so many less people out on the roads today, which is kind of nice. Obviously there's going to be a lot less people because it's snowing and raining, and it's crazy right now. We should be able to have a pretty good day today. Usually when it's raining pretty good, sometimes there are extra orders and people are ordering more. Just because they don't want to be out in this weather. I'm gonna head to Safeway. That's kind of my go-to place lately, the last couple of days. We're about 7-8 minutes away, maybe 10 minutes because I have to drive a little slower. But yeah, we're only about 10 minutes away. I'm gonna head there, see what other orders we can get. Today's just gonna be kind of an Instacart shop with me kind of day, but only difference is that it's snowing. I'll let you guys know when I get my next batch. All right, guys, what is going on? I sat at Safeway for about 30 minutes, and I saw a couple orders here and there that I could have done. One was like 40 items though, it was only a mile and a half, but it was only $24, and I was like, I kind of want to wait to see if I could get something better, and I did. The only thing that sucks about the order that I got is it's 2 stores, but it's for Food Max and Target. It's 55 items total, but it's $42, and it's only 11 items, or 11 miles, excuse me. So it's not too bad. I'm glad it's a $40 order. It makes it a little bit worth it. But yeah, we should be at like 118 or 117 after this order. I hope you guys are enjoying the video so far. Make sure you guys leave a like if you guys do enjoy it, and subscribe to the channel if you guys are not subscribed. And yeah, I'm headed to Food Max first, and then to Target, and then we'll drop off the orders and go have lunch.
All right, guys, this was the second order for the video. This was a Food Max Target 2-shop, 2-store order. I believe it was like $42 for, I think it was, I want to say 13 miles. I don't remember exactly. I would have to go back in the footage, my recording, to see exactly, but I think it was like 13 or 12, 11 miles, somewhere around there, 11 to 13. I don't remember exactly, but it wasn't that many miles. And yeah, it was $41. I believe it was 3 people. And I remember I dropped off order A, and then for some reason they wanted me to drop off order C, which I thought was weird, and then I dropped off order B. But I guess that's just how it works sometimes. I know I've had that happen before. It's just not very common, so it's just kind of weird when it happens. But yeah, right now we're at Food Max. We're finishing up, grabbing the last item. Now we're going over to Target. The Band-Aids are what started off the Target order. Just grabbing some fruits and some melatonin and just a couple like smaller items. I had to refund the creamer because they didn't have hazelnut. They only had vanilla, and the customer wanted a refund if they didn't have the hazelnut. So they did have a hazelnut of another brand, but it wouldn't let me do a replacement because she requested a refund only. So sometimes you can do a replacement, other times you can't. It depends on the customer. But yeah, we're just grabbing all the grocery items. It was mostly just grocery stuff. There was like a few items like at the beginning of the order that were not grocery, but I would say like 90% of this order was all grocery items, which makes it nice and easy because I don't have to find hard items like baby food or, you know, shirts or clothes. Sometimes those orders with like clothes are pretty hard to find certain items like that. So yeah, it was nice that it was mostly just grocery stuff, sodas and Gatorades, and there was this Gatorade bottle that was pretty easy, and some cat food. That's all pretty easy stuff. So yeah, this order overall was pretty easy. I just didn't like it was 2 stores, but it was still a $41 order, so whatever. It was still good.
Hey, what is going on, guys? I am leaving Target right now, and I'm going to drop off order B first, which is Target, and then order A. I don't know why they're having me drop off B first, but whatever the reason is, it probably makes sense, I guess. I'll be at the first customer's house probably in about 10 minutes or so, and then order A should only be maybe like 3 miles away from that, so maybe like 5 more minutes after that. This order, like I said earlier, is going to put us at 118, so it's a pretty good start to the day. I'm gonna have lunch right after I do this order though, because right now it's already 12:20, and my fiance usually has lunch in between like 12:30 and 1 o'clock, so it's basically her lunchtime. I will screenshot my orders when I drop them off so you guys can see the drop-offs, and yeah, I'll probably just have lunch and then get a couple more orders after that. Hey guys, I figured I should probably give you guys an update. I've sat here at Safeway for way too long. I probably should have left by now. I've seen a couple orders, nothing worth really doing. Maybe one around like 2:30. There was one for Save Mart. It was like 24. Hold on. Okay guys, I finally just got an order like right when I was recording, saying like I've waited too long for an order. I actually just got an order, but I did wait way too long for an order. I've been here at Safeway since about 2 o'clock, and now it's 4 o'clock, and I have not done any orders since then. So since before lunch, I haven't done any orders. So we're still at 120. After the order I just got, we'll be at like 130 or 155 because it's a $35 order. It's only 14 items. There was a couple heavy items. I think it's a couple of like sparkling cases of water, but
It's only 14 items, and I don't know how many miles it is. I didn't really check the miles. Hopefully it's not very many miles. I don't think it is. Let's head to Holiday, get this done. We'll be at 155. It's 14 items. Again, I don't know how many miles. Hey, what is going on, guys? This was my last order for the video. It ended up being a $35 order for 14 items, and I believe it was about 5 miles, maybe 5.5. The order ended up going down to like $26, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. I had to make a like $50 refund on some sparkling waters that you'll see towards the end. They were like Topo Chico. I don't know how to pronounce it. I think it's Topo Chico, but they were big cases of sparkling water, which were like $16 or $17 each. And unfortunately, they didn't have any of the ones that the customer wanted, which was a grapefruit flavor. They only had like the regular one. So yeah, right here I had to make the refund, and I brought it down to $25. All right, guys, I just got done with the shopping. I first off just want to say I really hope that the person tipped a flat tip, because I had to make some refunds, and unfortunately the refunds for the order were for the 3 Topo Chico sparkling water, and each case of those is $16, I think, maybe $17. So I had to make basically like $50 worth of refunds, and I think there was like 2 like small containers of like this port wine cheese. Those were like only like $5 or $6, I think, at most. I hope that they tipped a flat tip, which means that my tip will remain the same and I'll still make $34 or $35, but I have just a bad feeling about the order. I have a feeling that they tipped a like percentage tip, so now my order's probably going to go down to $24, $25 if I were to guess. Hey, what's going on, guys? I got one last order that I'm going to do right now. It's 7:30. I was just hanging out at home, relaxing, watching a show, and I had my Instacart up for like the last 2 hours, but nothing really was coming up until this order came up. It's $33 or $34 for Rayleigh's, and it's literally only 17 items. Very easy order for only 2 miles. So yeah, it's a very quick and easy order. It should only take me like 30 minutes total, probably like 10 minutes to shop, and then probably, 5 minutes to check out at least, and then maybe another 5 or 10 minutes to deliver. This is going to be the last order of the video. I hope you guys are enjoying the video. I think I am. Like I said, this is probably going to be the last order, and we're going to end off the night with this. So after this order, I'll be at like 181, I think, or maybe 182, something like that. I will see you guys when I get to Rayleigh's, and I will do my shopping. Hey guys, so just kidding, this is actually the last order of the video. I actually completely forgot that I had done this order, but this was a Rayleigh's order for only 17 items. It was like $33 and only 2 miles. It came up pretty late at night, like probably 7:30, 8 o'clock, and I had just had my Instacart on just in case an order like this did come up, and luckily this one came up, and I was like, well, I'm going to do it, and this will be for sure like the last one I do tonight. This was a very quick and easy order. I literally shopped the whole thing in like 17 minutes, or not 17, 7 minutes. Literally shopped the whole thing in like 7 minutes, or like 7.5 minutes, something like that. You guys will see. But yeah, it was very quick and easy. It was all normal items, nothing too hard to find. So yeah, that was it. All right, guys, that is going to be the end of the video. I just dropped off that last order. Super quick and easy shopping. And yeah, I shopped it in like 7 minutes and like 5 seconds. So super easy shopping. Delivery was only 2 miles away. And yeah, order was $33. I don't think I had to make any refunds. I'm gonna be done for the day. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. Comment down below any video ideas or challenges that I could do that maybe you guys might want to see. This has been Brandon. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.